Բարև աղբեր։ Ամսի 12-ին update-ա 4.5, ես ինչ-որ լուրջ բաներ ա փոխվել, կարծում եմ, լավ բաներ կարող ավելանա։ Բա երեք չկրվենք, ինչ հետաքրքիր կլներ այսօր։ Dr. Death.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Van Basten. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Nedved.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's been cut out, well played. Expected better, and so did he. Nedved pinches it off him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about...
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chiellini gets over and intercepts. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's good running with the ball. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Nedved. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nedved
does it.
is on his own. Trion did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pirlo gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a sweet ball, that. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rijkaard. Short changes him with that pass. Rummenigge.
Opa!
That's his commitment to the cause. Netherlands with the corner, there first. He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That's Maradona. Nedved face to face with his
Gonna
great
atsın
rival.
Nihat.
Neither side
Bravo,
is able to
bravo.
find the net. And it's Nedved.
Holland.
And he's managed to get free.
Sitte.
Either of these two want to come off second best. And here's Van Basten. And Basten pouring through the gears. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Bebeto. Made out to the left flank. Thuram wins the duel this time. Loose pass. Pirlo. Driving on and making good progress. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Van Basten. Schneider. Nedved. He's picked his way through. He's had a hit! It's a loose ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Kaka.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Van Basten touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bebeto. Nedved. He's tried one! It's loose now, they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Caught offside that time.
Կոլերձիային կանչենք։
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Nedved. It's Pirlo. Thinks one through. Nedved. Toure.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Calmly anticipates.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a little off target. And that'll be the last act of the first.
Հայլո, հայլո.
As if we needed reminding, no easy games
Sit
at
down,
this level. That is
Plaza.
proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in.
And the finish!
Վախ, սիսպոնում
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chooses to go back. Schneider. Chance!
Ուֆ,
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually
Harkhain
something
Plaza.
or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
ընկերս ես չեմ դրա, չեմ ուզում,
So the first goal of
հələ
the
var,
game.
Oh, half-time has been
Good
pleasant
night.
for this team.
Yeah,
What a
yeah.
great start to the second half.
And here's Van Basten.
այ
That
որ
interception was most
դեսեմ
necessary.
That was well played,
շարունակեցին
well stopped.
A lovely feeding, and he's had it hit.
Օ
And this is getting
Մխրճեց,
better. That is just
Մխրճինյո
remarkable. The
արեց,
amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
օպա, բեբեթա,
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Maradona. He's there to
Opa.
retrieve it. Kaká.
հայոց
A
երկրի
lot of
հայ
space,
շինարար,
shoots to shoot. Cannavaro
շինարար,
is there and he can get that clear. Pirlo. Bebeto. Ledjed. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Van Basten. Rijkaard. Bebeto. And it's Rijkaard. Just eases him off the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's going for goal! And that certainly packed a punch.
That's alert and sharp and very
ոչինչ,
well
ախպեր, ոչինչ, զգացված եմ, բայց, բեչ,
Cannavaro. Bebeto. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Schneider was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Quality ball. Cannavaro makes the interception. Ledjed does really well to win the ball there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
yeah,
Chiellini. Nicely intercepted. Ledjed. Bebeto. Bebeto will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rummenigge. Kaká. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh
That was a
no.
period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now, can he find a hits one?
Ճիշտ թռցրի։
And he comes up trumps again.
He clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
Ծիրանը լխակա չի հասել, թե հասել է։ Հա, ծիրան չի դզում, ես քանի տարի նատուրի ծիրանը։
Vai se proceder uma substituição. O
Corner number 2
número
then.
9, número 20, Schneider, número 23. Vão dar as suas
That
mudanças.
is decidedly lacking.
Número 22, número 18, Neymar. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Մեսի պետք է
And that could set him on his way. Great hit!
Ռումինիգեն մխրճեց։
Late drama!
Ցենտրը ոնց լավ չէ։
Will be one frantic ending. It is a good finish. The odds were against him.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de
Such a
compensação.
well-run finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Բայց ես ուրիշ մարդու է գլխով տալու։
Netherlands give themselves a chance of a... And the shot! Oh, the ball's
Ու
run loose
կոնտը։
here. Oh,
Փիս։
this looks sharp.
Անջը
Next there to
տելու
make
եմ։
the challenge.
Կարմիրի գնով է լինի։
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football.
Կպցրեց մի հատ խփեց թռավ։ Էդ տավեց, միավոր տվեց։ Եկար տեսանք, հաղթեցինք էլի։ Arsenal Այդ Arsenal Այլի բեբետոն լավ է Այ բեբետո Այո, այսօր այդ օրն է։ Բարև աղբերս, բարի օր։ Έλα բեբետոին, բան Ռոնալդոն։ Եսի թո Ռոնալդոն խաղա։ Չնաս չէ, թո բասկոնը խաղա բոյով են։
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. Rummenigge. That's tidy.
Արա ինքն է ստոպ տվեց այսի լախանոտ էլ են։
That's a contest to keep an eye on. Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Gigi Buffon.
Gigi
I doubt
Buffon.
there's a more experienced goalkeeper out there, Peter, having played at the top level since his teenage years. I think he's going to be a real calming presence between the sticks, and I'd expect him to give the whole team a real lift.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's got away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ha, ված չի։
It's Seedorf.
Քանի կրում ենք ված չի։
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's found support out wide. Hello. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot.
Տուտուզելա վարա։
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pull it. No goals as yet. Now it's Eto.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Roberto Baggio.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It looks as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Որուտեն հեսա։
And smartly reclaimed. Totti. Lovely ball. And the shot!
Ջանա։
Arsenal!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with.
Հա, կարա նախ
It was a fine drive.
Ալբերտ
He's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Number 9.
Arsenal.
Արադեմի անգերսան շուտ։
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Հետո։
And Baston is onto it in a flash.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Roberto Baggio. Rummenigge. He's got the shot away! And he looked
Give
every
us
bit the
like,
shortkeeper there.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Chooses to go back. Hits one!
Օր ինչ լավ ֆռցրեց բայց էսի։
Well, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Լավ, ընկերս դու ոնց ես։ Հələ էսի պիտի ձգենք, հələ լավ չենք, հələ լարված ենք։
Costa Curta. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Rijkaard. Driving through the middle.
Իզուր։
Played up towards the front line. Platini.
Արա շատ դանդաղ ասացնում բժուկը։
Now it's Messi.
Հəլստե։
Steps in, and that's the end of that.
Մի հատ էստային
Rijkaard.
պետք է հետ
He was
բերեմ։
quick to react. Pull it. He's had a fair tumble under that. Can he finish?
Օրա իստեն արա։ Հա, չկա ավտո։ Օրա լստե արա։ Բրավալի տարինք։
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of
Էս
authority,
ինչ
Peter,
երկու
why
գոլ
not push
կերանք
on
արա։
and totally kill us off?
Platini. Pirlo.
Arademir şıçrapası.
Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rijkaard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Roberto Baggio.
Ana մի Rivalry ծարա։
That's got behind for a goal kick.
Normal անգեր, normal է, ինքը սիրում է։
Belletti.
Ինքը միշտ տենց հայել է, կապ չունի։ Օդում ջրում ցամաքում։
Rijkaard.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta.
Օպա, չի
That's
խլում։
Ronaldinho.
Նայ արա, չի խլում։
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. That's going to go a long way.
Վայ եւ արա։ Եվ էսի որ կրվեմ, չէ։ In fact-ով կտանեմ։
They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Here's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's neat. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Արա, չի ֆռում, ախպեր, նատորը չի
Whatever happens, that's the
ֆռում։
kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well,
Արա
I think that
չլինի
might well
ինչ
put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And it's Piero. Seedorf promptly onto that, and that is that. Costa Curta. Ronaldinho. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ay kızım.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Roberto Baggio. He's played him through. Ronaldinho. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ronaldinho going full tilt down the left. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Update kalmadı.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Ona lավ ապելը սպասենք։
It's Ronaldinho.
Արա դե չկա շտրաֆ, ապը նույնձև ինքը անումա չի գնում։ Արա երկրորդը գոնը պետք է չուտե շատ դաժան է։
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And He's there to belt
The
it away.
attendance for this match was 60,179.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's clever. He's picked his way through. Pirlo proves just a little bit too strong. Has a goal! Well, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pirlo's cross. Collar. Heading backwards.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Օրը լավ որը պահեց արա
Another save.
Yeah, well, he won't be happy with somebody defending in front of him. He can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Leicester gets it clear. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And here's Platini. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So, third corner of the game. It's going to be another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here.
Ում ես տալի, արա մոտիկ մարդ կա, արա խիեսը տե տալի
Chance to go the other way. Messi. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Pirlo.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Triol cuts it out. Son Heung-min, and he's managed to get free. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7.
We have got changes
Messi.
here from both sides, in fact.
Number 14. Seydorf. Number 21. Gullit.
That's positional
Number
goal,
22.
utilisation of space.
Francesco Totti.
Had it nicked away.
Number 9. Eto'o.
Movement is slick,
Coming on
the
the
speed
field.
is slippery.
Number 25.
Defence, though,
Ահա վսյո իրեք
Number 20. Number 5.
And another
The
try!
Days. Number
He's managed to
24.
get himself offside.
Bergkamp. Number 18. Fernando Torres. Substitutions taking place.
Արա լիշ դանդաղ արա հետեթում արա
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here, Neymar! Oh, that is rather wayward. Bergkamp.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's got away. Son Heung-min. Oh, smashing header. No mistake. And what a climax we have here. What a great header. Got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those
added
runs
minutes
with
has
great
been indicated.
stuff, and a ghost like arrival too.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Son Heung-min. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Not too big chance.
Oof!
They have stolen level at the last.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there.
Վրոզվանց
He may not have
գլխով
seen that
պաս
until
տվեց։
too late.
Goal! Number 17.
So
Son
all square with
Heung-min.
almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This
Կարմիր,
is great attitude.
ի
Now
արագ
the
յոզալ
only
դրոնից
question is whether
հարանել։
there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Pirlo has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bergkamp. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Արա մի վազի հետև արա։
Mateus.
Վերջի գրողն այս նիչայա գոնը պետք ձգել։ Всё։ Չոբի կարա 90-92։
A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides
Madrid
toiling
արին
to try
կարա։
and outthink, outsmart each other.
Բայց հլնա 11 ու դա։
And they're all split.
Որ սկզբից թույլ ծրած 5 աչոք հանեց, 6+ գնա, մի աչոք ենք մի ավել։ Երկու խաղի մեջ։ Սկզբից թույլ ծրած խաղցա է։ Հա, խաղն է ճիշտ պահեց են, քիչ դեպքերից էր։ Al-Nassr։ Это Ronaldo-ի։ Հա, թույն սարկած աղբեր սոնը լավն է։ Լավ աղբեր ջան, դու ոնց ես։ Բարև։ La. The Ronaldo Boston թող խաղան։ Աչա դա Ռումինիգան ուրիշ է։ Ջրի գնդակ են իրար, շախմատ է չես տանում, շախմատ են խաղում։ Ասմա, պերես հեծանիվ ես կշում։ Այդ լայքերը գմպցրեք ժողովուրդ 15 հոգի մարդ կա, սիվոլի 7 հատ լայքա։ Լավն է, հա, գազան սաստավ է։
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It is quite a scene here,
Çelik
this
dasta
being
ya.
one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. The action has already started. Eto.
Բախկվոց է
Latini.
խաղում։
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Can he put it away? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Roberto Baggio actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Latini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Vay
Well
Baggio,
played,
Baggio.
well played.
Պետք է սպորտ չէ, դի գժի կայֆ է, եսին ինչ է դի։ Շան տղություն է։ Դատուր է դի։
Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
Oo.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. They want to make the most of this turnover.
Eto is onto it.
Ախպերս չէ, բրատս, էսի ուզում եմ այսօր դիվիզիոնը պրծնում է, էլի։ Արա լավ խոսի չկա։ Պրծնում է դիվիզիոնը, որ դիվիզիոն խաղամ։
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that.
Ռանգերեկի եսին եկի ոնց կարող ու պատկերացրես, որ քո ոտերը ձիու ոտերը ու սենց թռնես, մռնես բան, կայու բռնես դրան։
Penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Անդրեյ Շևչենկոյի
Interception. Roberto Baggio. Rummenigge. Driving through. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Քրիստիանո Ռոնալդո։
Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking.
Բայց կխաղանք ախպերս այսքանի վաղտը, մեզ չես խաղում եմ չատի ժողովրդի հետ շուշուտ։
Latini.
Օ,
Eto. It is a corner. Al Nassr with their first corner.
Всё, հա, չատը։
Side, actually.
Իսկ նրա օրն եմ ընկնելու
Skillfully
հեսա։
cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, he's got the shot.
Խոբի խորսին գերանում։
Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there. Not so much the finish.
Չէ,
The one and
ախպեր
two
ասես,
touch football that cut
թեթև
through the
տուրներ
middle was
լուրնիզներ
a
եմ
joy to
կրել։
behold. Talented technique of the highest standard.
Всё լավ, չատը մորցանք։
Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through.
Մի hատ տուր։
And here's Baggio. Can he finish?
Պենա։
Oh, it's a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were
Oh.
exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And this an opportunity to pull level. Pirlo.
Օ, խորո։
Pirlo.
Շատ վատ
I
պաս
wouldn't
էր։
quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Rummenigge. Belly. That pass has been well intercepted.
Ինչ վատն է նորա։ Ինչ
And here's Platini.
Մեջքից խփում է։ Այ պաշտպանում հանում։
Breakaway here by the looks of it.
Ու այստեղ
I
ասավ
would
կինը։
say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it.
There's the shot.
Ռումինիգա։
Well taken goal. They have
Buster. Never know when they're beaten.
Brat,
Well, we've
see.
seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Եթալու եմ խփեմ, չեմ
That has
նայելու։
certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very
Fair
good
play
contest
բան
with
չեմ
two very
նայելու։
good sides and with such great
Սա
individual talent on
ճակատագրական
show.
խաղեր է։
It could go either way.
Looks a good ball through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Al Nassr clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ոտերին։
Baggio has got himself a free kick.
Վերջապես խրինք։
And it's Pirlo. Pirlo making good progress on the right-hand side. Climbs up
Ուֆ,
there.
Ռոնալդո, դու Ռոնալդո։
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no
added
doubt will
minutes
be
has
looking
been
to
indicated.
cause even more damage here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's nice. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Օ, հասցրեց խնդը։
And the first half is done. Oh, what a comeback.
Ronaldo.
Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the
Խփում
break.
ենք, խփում
Give
ենք։
me a moment to get my breath back.
Smoking
What
is
a
only
super
allowed in
football.
areas shown on
Instant
this map.
back,
Thank you
goals,
for your
comebacks,
cooperation.
And the match being turned on its
Հարվածում
head.
ենք։
Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very
Ես
little in it.
գիտեմ,
The
դու
score
ուզում
at
ես ես
half-time
հերվից
is 2
հարվածներ
goals to 1.
հասցնեմ։ Ո՞ր ջուրը ուզում ծորում։ Էս ի՞նչ է փոխում։ Այ տա։ Արա մեծ բուժ չունեմ տամ շմեյխել ինչ օգում եք, ես մի շաբաթ է։ Լավ կլինի այսօր հելնենք 2000, վաղն մտնենք միսիաներ անենք, եմ բուստով բանին վերցենք,
Pirlo,
վրատարին։
Rummenigge. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance!
Օ, խորը լավն է։
Rummenigge just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blade.
Վռոները շատ ուժեղ են ընկեր հեր։ Չէ, ախպեր ֆուտբոլիստները թոմնան հենա կարող են ֆուտբոլիստ փոխելու 10-ով կնգա, այս ամսի 12-ի ապնավլենիով։ Հետի որ եկավ կայֆոտ կլինի։ Օրո։
Oh, and he's through the middle. Shot could tries a shot.
Լավ կրծանք էսի, լավ կրծանք։
Corner number 2 then. Oh, he's found support out
Ոյ,
wide.
հարամլար,
He's got through.
բախ կզգոր։
Harmlessly behind.
GP չունեմ, ախպեր, որ շատ GP ունենա ֆուտբոլիստներին տալանտ կգցեմ, այնքան բանա պետք։
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through. Now who's going to be first to this? Chance here to counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's there to get it away. Rijkaard. Shevchenko is herring after that one. Roberto Baggio. Pirlo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Look at the space here.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Չէ, Pepsi-ա, գե վաղ գործեմ այսօր ռմբուլ
Al
չեմ
Nassr
կախում։
are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter.
The attendance for
That
this
seems
match
to
was
be the plan.
60,179.
Just about up to the hour now. Oh, just
Ah,
skips past
ah.
his man. Rummenigge couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Հələ Ռոնալդոն օթեր ինչ։
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, he's at the finish!
Օրնայք ոնց հանեց։
Denied by an
Չէ, ախպեր, ես
That's very,
ինչ
very
խաղում եմ
good. You can't
32
ask for much more
եմ
than that.
փոխել, այսի ամենասիրածս ֆորման է։
Great chance! It's loose now. He's tried one!
Օ, հերից էր կպցնում։
Brilliantly.
Really anticipated.
Կյանավառոն։
It's their second corner of the game. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now.
Օր։
All the way through. There's the hit. He has done it. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That really is quite
After
fabulous.
68
All
minutes.
of his own doing.
Well, from the
Number
moment he got
81.
involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is quite a battle.
Now look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and
Leapfrog.
Օրոչը սրա վրատարանգեր
Who's got-
ինչ որ անասոն
And again. Loose ball now.
Վրատար
There's a chase on
շատ։
to retrieve it.
he has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Got a communication breakdown there, it seems. Belling is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers.
Ահ, արանցնում
The
է։
movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Shevchenko.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest,
Goal.
that's what it should be.
Արամ այդ շուտ դուս է պետք գնդակը հանել։
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Հետա կոլերնի։
Substitution on the field. Number 30.
Հեսա մեր հովոյը սովորական թիմերով են խաղալու տուրնիրի ձևի օրորորո
Head out to the left flank.
Number 17.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different
Number
outcome there.
27.
գնացել է
themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Օրո լավ ինչ վատ է ստալի արա կոլյան կայլանդակ էր դե
Looking for a counter-attack.
հասներ տեղ
Number 6.
Good pressure, just pounded him off it.
Number 14.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball
Substitution in progress.
դուս
Oh, that's fabulous. Collar. Chance.
բեբետո
And again they hit the front.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's
Այդ
nightmare. It's clear that
ավտոբուսնի
he was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
կոլոն պասը տվեց իրա всё таки
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's Roberto Carlos.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
It's a lovely, neat pass. I think we're just about done here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Roberto Carlos pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, that's ambitious. Khan sends that a long way.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
կրին կարա
And that is that.
էտա կոլյայ
What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a
կոլյան
fantastic
կոլյա
game.
արեց
For those
լավ է
players, what unity, what joy.
Ռոբոց նայք
That was
ինչքան
so
ուդար են
very,
օրը
very
չի
good.
մտնում պրոստը վռոները բոմբ են բոմբ Հենենք հովոյը արա թխրգել էր չէ թվերը հովա այսա Երմեկ 14 6 Էտա 4 հոգի ախպեր 4 հոգի լա պատվիս կալնում 300-ը գմփսնում ենք Հովոյդ վերջնի դժվար եմ խաղցել Միշտ իմ պատմության ընթացքում El Clasico El Clasico. Arraujon Gazana. Arastay Karala Gazana. Orası ինչ օրոգը ես գիժը։ Բա, ախպեր չա։
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Opa.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Oh no.
Quite no argument for me on that one. Oh, that was vital. And he has been fouled there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Modric. Rafinha, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Modric. Modric unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gavi. Casado. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Tchouaméni. Carvajal. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. First quarter of an hour gone. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective involvement.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri. Pinches it off him. Modric. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice bit of trickery. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Rafinha. Can he spark a counter here? Well timed, excellent interception. Ferran Torres. Very nicely done. Here's Ferran Torres. Cross deflected over the
Rajan պաշտպանողական խաղեր է։
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
All right.
Yeah, he's fouled it there. Koundé.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so
Որը
quickly.
դեմքը մի բռնի է, հասը գնդակի վրա գժուկ։
Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition.
Mbappé.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Ferran Torres. Rafinha. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get up.
Can he play? And again!
Վրատարինյո։
That was superb goalkeeping.
Կարիգուն լավ ախպերս դու ասա, դու ոնց ես։
Better protected though.
Արեսով ես գիժը։
Chance to counter.
Ուտի Մոդրիչը սաղ ուգլները քաշի, արա կարվա խնայի։
Mendy picks it up from
Ան
the
բաց
goal kick.
չի մնա։
Pedri. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Gavi. Eder Militao tries to clear. Hits one!
Երևան ախպերը։
So what can they make of this? And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6.
So off we go
El
once
dorsal
more.
11. Serán
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Hazard through. The defending here is resolute. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Modric. Passing nice and neat. There's the hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's nice. Looks for the finish. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well
Առաջ
played.
Madrid have their second corner now.
չընկերս ինչ բասեին, մեռնեմ քեզ, գործի եմ ես վաղը, աբրիզ բաց։
We've got back. Can he finish? Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's well spotted. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's a throw-in. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. That'll do under the circumstances.
Asciende a 96.043 espectadores.
Pedri.
Արալա։
Back in business. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching them because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Oh, what has happened here? It's a decent clearance. He is just caressing the ball. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Ferran Torres. Belly. Well, played right into his path. And that was very necessary. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Ferran Torres. Belly. Now it's Mbappe. Chips it through. It looked as though that might lead to something.
Lovely,
It turned out, but that was not the case. He's had it taken off him. Valverde. Oh, that's a key interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. Barcelona really will have to throw everything at this now. Nice control. Pedri. Oh, great ball! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Valverde has created one goal already. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Մբամպե։
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Quick thinking and
Tam
quick
Mbappe.
control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Modric-ս խոսքի դագաղա մանգալի պարկի մեջ է այդտենց մեռել է։ Hendrik եւ Ronaldo։ Յոսը Ջոգումը ինչ դաժան խաղեր է այդում
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
Անցած Հայաստանի առաջնությունը Հովոյի հետ պոլուֆինալում Հովոն կրեց հելասֆինալ
Dorsal 42. El dorsal 18. El dorsal 19.
Արա լավա կուրտուասկա Davay Güller, դու ծտի պես արագ ես
Although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. How Victor absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of
Արա
forward
ես
attack
կայնում
like
ջոգում
that.
ես
So we can
ինձ
play
ոնց
with
է
them.
կայնում
That looks a good ball through. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Brahim Diaz. Oh, what
Այ
a
Էնդրիկ
try!
Էնդրիկ
The whistle has gone, and it is all over. So it's ended all square.
Չէ ախպեր ես ուրիշ չգիտեմ դու ինչի վրով ես ասում eFootball ես մեր անցած Հայաստանի առաջնություն Հա դպո չես դրել հա ես Մեր սովորական այդ eFootball-ի տուրնիրը, այդ որ պետք է խաղան կտենց տուրնիր էր։ Չէ, ախպեր ես, չէ, էսի ուրիշ։ Պես է խաղում, պես է մենակ։ Կամավինգա։ Որը գյուլերը ծիտ է ախպեր, սուպեր սաբ է ունի։ Չէ։ Spit. O, 7-7-ը բայց վազել է վազում։ Գիժը։ Անգլիան էլ է եղել պաշտպանում։
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known. The home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. And already we're underway here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Intercepts the throw, it's well read. Vinicius Junior. Well, a touch with the
Ձեռ է
right
ջոգիկ։
and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's been
Biz
won straight
Ուրիա
back.
ռունկինյով։
Gets his pass away. In with a header!
Օրո,
Rudiger gets
Անտոնիո Մոնտանա։
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get
Հանգստացնենք
exactly
խաղը։
what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And here's Mbappe. Kyle Walker. And claimed it back swiftly. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bellingham, he's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. And he's on a charge. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
Հա, պես ախպերս, եթե PlayStation-ով ես խաղում, կարաս մասնակցես իմ ախպեր։ Չէ, ես մենակ Real եմ խաղում, ախպեր։
Foden. Modric. Valverde. Ooh, can he get onto this? He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
He's away. Oh, and he's through the middle. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Mendy getting this one clear. Madrid so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Vinicius Junior. Tchouameni. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's had a hit! He's scored! The breakthrough strike!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That's tidy. It could be in here. Oh, he's had a...
Oh, խարա, լավ թրծրեցով, լավ է ինձ։
Mbappe is offering
Օշլի
a right
ջոգի։
smile there.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. Carvajal is short. Oh, that is a nice touch. Valverde driving forwards. Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Օր սխալվա, ես ինչ անի։
Livramento did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Madrid looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. He's had it taken
Արախի
off him.
խախտեցի։
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Ծուր էր պասը։
Palmer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Արա լավ արա։
It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Oh, this looks sharp. Valverde. Bellingham. He has found the way through. Showing good feet. Bellingham has it out wide and in space.
Արա իզուր արա
Is there and he can get that clear.
Ստե կոլյա չկա
And if you have just joined us, still
There will
just
be 1 minute
one
at a
goal
time.
between them. And the score is 1-0. Palmer looking to get on the end of this.
La 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 la
No, again there's no way through. Mbappe.
Իլյանիտո
He's got away. Oh, that's nice.
Հələ ինչ անում խնդրազավորը
Colwell has been caught there. It's a foul. There's the end of the first half.
Դա la la la
Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been
Այ
competitive.
Բելինգեմն ավատարը ամենա
On the evidence
Կարմիր
of what we've
չբռնի,
seen,
բայց դե
they're
զանում
worth their
եմ
lead.
չեմ անում
There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what
Էտա
they brought to the game. I
Bellingham.
think they'll want a strong
And now,
start just
to all
after the
members
break
of the
though,
crowd,
to
I'd like
force
to
the
ask
issue that
you to join me in wishing our birthday
Madrid, the
boy
happier
a
of the teams,
very
heading
special
for
birthday.
half-time, 1-0 up.
Եզրը խաղցնում
Substitution for England, number 24, Palmer.
There's the
Number
start of the second
19,
half.
Solanke.
A solitary
Coming
goal
on the
that
field,
has been the crucial
number
difference.
20, Owen. Number 9, Kane.
Now it's Bellingham. Shows Bellingham!
Oh
And that has been cleared. Foden. Bellingham. And he's managed to get free. He's found a way through.
Դանի Կարվախյան
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still no way through.
Արա մի խանգարեք իրար, այ ոչ խառնոց
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, red. Nice interception.
La 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 la
Now it's Bowen. That is good alertness.
Նիա Նիուա
Mainu. Bowen. A real chance if he can get through. He's got through.
Ֆոդենն է, փրկեց ախպեր
And
Ֆոդենի
the chance
մեզ
to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
England appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Crossing high and with purpose.
The attendance for
That's
this
a
match
nicely
was
measured pass.
96,026.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Konsa cuts out the pass. Foden. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
արա Աուրիել արա
You can run onto that. It's Kane!
Ուրը քեյնը մխեց Հայք ուրդը ինչ սխալ պասից մի հատ
Well, we've seen
Sağ
the hunger to win it
harcı.
back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nicely intercepted. Bellingham. And he welcomes it in.
Allah, resim çok da büyük.
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Eder Militao.
Արա, ում է սպաս տալի, արա։
He's shifting through the gears here.
Արա 3 գոլն է, խոսքի իմ սխալ պասից է լավ է։ 3 գոլն է։
And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. England will 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ceballos.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodrigo. Ceballos. Oh, can he put it away? They've done it!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And it didn't take him long. Just
Մի խանգարեք իրար, արա դե, իրար դեմ են գալի կային ոչ խանգարը։
Ceballos appears to be absolutely seething with himself after squandering the chance to equalise.
La 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 la.
Substitution for England.
Բայց հետ չեն
Number
գալիս։
10.
So here comes the substitution.
Դժվար է։
Number 26.
Օլի։
Bellingham. Coming on the field. Number
Out to Brahim
21.
Diaz.
Eze.
That looks a good ball
Number
through.
23.
Important interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ռավալ դեպք պաշտպանություն։
Cross into the box.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Eze gets into some space. Chooses to go back. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lewis Skelly clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
There will 5 minutes added time.
Էլի արա ժամանակ չկա։ Ուտել ար մի հատ գոնե։
Here's Foden.
Ռիսկավա տանանք։
Goulet. Now it's Dani Ceballos. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chouameni.
Cervantes.
And that is it.
Ha, իրեցից եմ։
Amazingly clever on the ball. They had their
Արա իրեք գոլսը հավայի սխալ պասից ընկեր։ Ոսի զուտ քառակուսյանը հեռացնե վտանգը կվերանար։ Դարարամ, դարամ։ Բայց քելելը Սեբալյոս խաղցնենք։ Վրոդի վատը չի։ Ավելի տեխնիշն է Նորվիչից։
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Welcome to
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Rice does well to get it back. Foot in. He's through here. Livramento kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Always onto this.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Shooting chance! Pulls it back.
Որոշ լավն էր։ Դե բայց այն մեկն է պետք է մտնել։ Օրենքը։
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That'll be a throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. First quarter of an hour gone. Mbappe! And he was quick to react. And Here's Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Ara nayunda xilvan.
Now it's Foden. Here's Valmo and the finish.
Penal էր դարձել։ Privet ախպերս, privet։
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And that's definitely not his best. Palmer. Bellingham. Mendy gets good distance on it. And that's gone loose. Foden powering forward here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Ահա, մարզվում ենք։
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rice, Solanke. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That'll be a corner. England with the corner, there first. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Walker, there he goes, motoring forward. Walker stood his ground strongly. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Baldiran.
He has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bellingham. Now it's Foden. Foden showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, that was never going to make it. A good take in a good area. There's no flag. Ramsdale catches it safely. Solanke. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Bellingham. And here's Foden. Bellingham. That should get the job done. Oh, what a ball he's in here. Great position here. Chance!
Eta uglni.
It's their second corner of the game. Big chance!
Lavno.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back of it.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Rice. And it's Walker. Ceballos. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And Solanke!
Shot lavno.
And they're at it again in double quick time.
Երկու
The first half
վարդան։
is done.
own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Da la 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 la.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Bellingham gets it away. Crosses it into the area. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's well spotted. That looks a good ball through. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And claimed it back swiftly. Menu, Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he's being shifted off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's a sharp pass. Courtois will lay claim to that. England
The
are looking to
attendance for
fill
this
the
match
gap
was
here.
96,628. They've
96,628.
changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's had it taken off him. Vinicius Junior is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Menu, and he's away. Oh, he's inches away from being a really good ball.
Okay, no soft goal.
And here's Foden. And he's intervened well there. Carvajal. To Valverde. Belling. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. He's onside. The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
La 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 la.
Substitution for England. Number 19.
Time for changes on
Solanke.
both sides actually.
Number 24. Palmer. Number 10. Bellingham. Number 26. Menu.
Kyle Walker.
Coming on the field. Number 9.
Bowen.
Hey.
There's the
Number
shot.
20. Owen. Number 21. Eze. Number 23.
That looks a
Substitutions
cracking
taking
ball.
place.
Livramento gets across and deals with it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Kane. Eze, and the shot!
That
would have been game, set and match.
Bowen just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Carvajal with the foul. Chouameni. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Modric. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And here's Rodrigo. Back in possession and ready to go again. Rice. Foden. Eze. And Lewis Skelly. Bowen, here's onto this. Look at the space here.
Ora hiç.
Rice. He's got the shot away. And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So now the difference is 3.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dois.
Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Now this could be a chance. And here's Brahim Diaz. Great chance! Goal! It could be a lifeline. 2 more. And that's that.
2-0.
What a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as you...
Ay daha ne? Gazan եղել։ Still love me. Da la la la. Դե ինանք ընկեր շատ ձիք է հողան։ Գնդակ լավ է պահում։
Wow, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the
Hello,
promise of
everybody,
a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. Action has already started. in. He's found a way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. He's going to be all about
Ramorza
and we have our very first corner. Carvajal is short. And now a second chance to counter. And here's Bellingham. Let's make sure that's not getting through. Somewhat off target. Carvajal. Madrid, without doubt, seeing more of the ball. Looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Valverde. Mbappe. Foden. It's Bellingham. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Colwell cuts out the pass. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Menu powering forward here. And here's Solanke. That has been cut short. Bellingham.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Well, that had the makings of
Ram's
something quite
died.
promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's in space and looking for options. Menu. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I
Balu
think that went well
Sahper
from
love
watching
love
tonight's
love.
highlights.
Livramento. Foden chasing after it. Mbappe.
Արա ինչի ես այդքան երկար այդքան։
Menu. Eden Militao deals with that comfortably. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
All this over the line. Very nicely done. So much time and space. Chance! Mendy gets rid without sophistication. Menu knocks it out wide. And that should get the job done. Palmer. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, great ball! Tchouaméni. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni.
Արա ինչ
Great ball
անում։
if he can get there. Oh, red. Nice interception. Here's Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Mbappe. Great hit! It's there!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team.
Mbappe! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Kyle Walker.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Strongly challenged there. The pass is intercepted. The message. And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. But at half-time,
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
A little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we are back underway.
Madrid carrying a 1-goal lead.
Too much on it, and that's the keepers. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. Back into the middle. Mbappe, and he's onside. Menu. It's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a key interception.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back down. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Foden. He's got away. Foden stood his ground strongly. Turns and goes back. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well seen. Saw that coming. Now it's Mbappe.
The attendance for this match was 96,026.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Palmer is onto it in a flash. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Great defending, strong and determined. Solanke.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's going to go a long way. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Vinicius Junior. So Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
England are looking to break at pace. Well, that defending is unapologetic. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Walker. Showing good feet. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a throw-in.
Չեմ գտնում ինքը շատ ուժեղ է փագում է դիրքերը։ Պաստալու տեղ չեմ ունենում вообще համարյա։
Number 24, Hammer.
Alexander
Number
Arnold.
19,
Spread neatly.
Solanke.
Խաղից դույս։
Number
The
10,
referee has his flag raised
Galena.
for offside.
Number 26,
That's what has to be
Mayhew.
done now. No question
number
about it.
2,
Well, they're looking a whole lot
Walker.
more urgent now.
coming on the
A
field.
lucky break would certainly
Number
help their
20,
cause now.
Owen. Number 9, Kane. Number 21, Eze. Number
Early breakthrough
23,
then came late
number
in the
8,
first half here, and that is
Alexander
the difference.
Arnold.
1-0 the
Substitution.
score. Look at the space here. Terrific header. They've got to be quick to recover this. He's had it taken off him.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Konsa did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bowen. Oh, sweet feet. Carvajal gets it away.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Alexander Arnold. The final 5 minutes. Shot could be on. Is he?
Օ, չձգի արա։
We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Well, those he's had a hit. Now
There
who's
will
going
be
to be
1
first to
minute
this?
added time.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander Arnold. Alexander Arnold looking to penetrate opposite. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No
Դեռ
after
չեմ
90.
չձգի արա դերան։
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more
Օ,
likely over the
բանը
next 30 minutes.
միացած չի զամենները ախպեր։
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Դի լավ չի։ Դի լավ չէ։
Hello, attendees. This is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
Into extra time we go. Madrid pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here? And the consequences. Oh, what a
Օ,
try!
տիբո
It's loose, and
կյուրտուա։
there's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. Rice. And here's Kane. Goulet.
This is the time you need that pace.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rodrigo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. Rodrigo! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? That's good play.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Foden. Kane. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Ceballos. Dani Ceballos. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Rodrigo.
Արա պետք է Ռոդրիգոյը խփեը։
Bowen. Eze has found the net here, of course. No, he's not getting his way this time. And an the progress now. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Half-time, extra time.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia
standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Alexander-Arnold. Bowen. Now that's a fine challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Rodrigo. Brahim Diaz. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Madrid have their second corner now. It's a decent clearance. Solo could place it forward. England has the chance to go the other way. He won't be happy with that one. He's felt that, hasn't he? Alexander-Arnold.
Ara kera vershirete.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
England take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Chance here to counter. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Played back in. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Hendrick. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Foden. Good play on the left-hand side here. He has found the way through. Kane. Oh, good read. That was well played. Well done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutrals we all love to come
Господи,
and see.
кохе спашпам, все. Աղջի, արի, մտնենք դիվիզիոն, էտա դիվիզիոննի, մտնենք դիվիզիոն, հա անգեր, աղբերս պետք են պասի ուռվինները փորձես էլի որնա քեզի հարմար, վաբշե երկուսով ու մեկով եմ ես խաղում, հիմնականը, պետք է պասերը ուժը էլի, վաբշե կապերն էլ լիքը բանի հետ կապ ունի, բայց դե, մի հատ գնամ այնտեղ գամ շուտ միջով սապերնի գտնի, այսի ամենա ուժեղներից հանգը, հեսա եկա, Էսում հետանգ է։ Էսում հետանգ ենք ախպեր Անգեր հովոն շատ զիքա միշտ շատ դժվար եմ խաղցի այդ
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Oh, he's taken it. Creole. What's gone loose? Pirlo tries a shot!
Օրը նկարեց Pirlo.
Talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Neymar. Oh, that is a good ball.
Vay Neymar.
There's a probing ball. Messi. And here's Batistuta. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Brnele.
And here's Son Heung-min.
Արա այս обновление առնելու հազիվ այս խաղին ենք սովորել, հեսա էլի մի բան փոխելու են, էլի մի երկու ամիս ներ, ֆանտաստիկ էր, բայց դա չմիտա։
Son Heung-min deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Brni.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Son Heung-min charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pirlo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Neymar. Schneider.
Schneider.
Gets a foot in here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Schneider. Արա այսօր գոնե կարանանք բան անենք մի 70 հավքենք 1970 վաղնել են տակինը դաբի տանենք վաղը վերջը վատ պաս
A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Messi.
Orjo, Blitz Blitz. Eta Blitz.
Certainly could have been something so much more.
to lose out here, not against this opponent. Schneider, very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Schmeichel catches it safely. Messi, nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rummenigge, Pirlo.
Davai.
To Schneider. And here's Van Basten. Chance! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
I see
It always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pirlo. That's Van Basten. And he's straight offside.
I don't understand you speaking English.
That was not Pogba. Moved on forwards.
You have to expect that from everyone.
He has found the way through. Half-time getting close now.
Դրան չեմ տալի
With
բայց
Son Heung-min, and he's intervened well there. Rummenigge. Van Basten. And the counter is on. And that could set him on his way. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Son Heung-min.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There's the shot!
Մխմը
And that is a truly outstanding save.
Hello, hello.
It's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
This possibly the
Բայց
last
ես
play
ոնց
of
որ
the half.
թուրք դա, թուրք չի
And the shot! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So
Thank
you
you.
hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Rummenigge
Oh, brilliant save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Ինչ ասում, իսկ կարաս ինձ տաս, իսկ խնդրում տուրից 7 կամ so, այսինքն 7 or what, bro? I don't understand you.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Real chance here.
That I
Maldini with
believe,
the clearance. Pirlo. Now it's Neymar. Van Dijk. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get himself offside. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Neymar. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Thuram cuts out the pass. Schneider. Van Basten. here's Schneider.
Ora u
Engages
mund
and
John.
forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Van Basten. Wembley touches it back.
And that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Batistuta. Son Heung-min. Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Son Heung-min is flagged offside. Scholes. Nedved. And here's Messi. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Schneider. And here's Van Basten. Can he finish? And the keeper threw out a limb. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out for a throw. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Neymar. Van Basten. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! They've scored! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Schneider.
Oof.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Big chance! One on great hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, terrific save.
Well, we were very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Deco. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. Little pass back. Batistuta. That's a nicely measured pass. Great ball, and he's in shapes to shoot.
Comeback
With style.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
ինքը DVD շահ է ծաղկում։ Սմի հատն դիսկերն էլ ան շահել։
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Muscular approach does pay off here. He came in hard, very hard.
Դարարիրան։ It's Pavel Nedved.
And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Deco. And here's Messi. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Lahandi. Քյոնամի 606-րդ տեղ։ Դարարիրեմ դզեց օ էս ինչ վատ երևույթի հետ գցեց Ընկերեսում հետ գցեց էսի Ուժե հետաքրքիր շոք է այդ հայատնա Արես ինչ երզի հետ գցեց ընկեր շատ ուժեղ հա Երկու աուրա Ասրեմ որ կրեմ էլ մի վիդեո տաչո կտալը չոն կարծում շատ կտա Ոչնյա չէ սաստավը մի հատ այքոս տեղադրեմ Սարքի մեջ Որ սկսենք Ճակատամարտ
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Now it's Neymar. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Italy with their first corner. First of the game for either side, actually.
Opa.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Ronaldo. Orange դանդաղ կայնում ջոկում եք։
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Խփի։ Օ, ջոկում եք չեր ասնում, արա անասում է։ Ու երբ եմ ես քառակուսի
It's
սխմում։
almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Ora ջոգիկ ինչ ֆինտ արեց, սենց բան չէի տեսել ես PES-ի մեջ, FIFA-ի մեջ տեսել էի, բայց PES-ի մեջ չէի տեսել։ Ora բախտս չբերեց։ Խփեց, արա, խփեց։
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Opa.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Ադեխի ռայկարտը մետ նորմալ հարցը
really was well marshaled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ronaldinho.
Ուֆ, մակարդակա է։ Բայց այդ Ռոնալդինյով այդ ֆինտը սպանություն է։ Դրել էր ուսին վազում էր, դոշին։
And it's Neymar. Messi. Nedved defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Բխախտեմ արա, բագիժոն ինչ է։
That's a quick free kick. He's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Baggio. Rijkaard. Pirlo. Roberto Baggio. Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up with shapes to shoot.
Նա ինչա գծե, ստե կոլերներ պետք մեզ։
Plenty of space here. And it's Pirlo.
Ուֆ։ Մխինք, long shot արինք։
And they're back in front. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
That is just the top draw finish. He was always in control. He couldn't have placed it any better.
And yes, it's him again.
Davay, Pirlo։
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Opa։
It's Nedved.
Արա իդի որ անցներ է։
Time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Quality ball.
Որ ինչ ես անում։
About that pass the better. Shaw. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Italy ran themselves
Շուտ
into the
արի,
proverbial
շատ
cul-de-sac
շուտ
there.
արի։
Well read.
Դեթայ։
Danger is averted. Shaw. Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Rice.
And it's
Հոպ, հոշ։ Հլստ է արա, այս ինչ։
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he hits the net!
Խփում է ախպեր, վռոս խոսքի ամենա ուժեղ վռոնա այդ ուդարը գոլին է կողում։ Շատ լավ է։
Two goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
There's the whistle for half-time.
Վերջում, արա էլի վերջում։
It's been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And we are already promptly back underway. No changes at the interval from either side. And he's had it.
Orange on
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nedved cuts a
Չի
frustrated
խլում, արա
right now,
տանում
he
է
just
վրան։
cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That's been cut out, well played. Rummenigge. That's Pirlo. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Who played through for the wide man. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Հլստը
And he's found Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Vai proceder uma substituição.
Italy
Número
have their
9.
second corner now.
Número 14. Número 15.
That was expertly dealt with.
Vão dar os seus lugares a
Corner.
número 11.
And now
Número
a second
23.
chance to counter.
Número 18. Neymar.
Time.
Número 22.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Triol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bullet. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed
արա
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Gently done. Shaw receives it in a wide position. The movement is slick, the speed is...
Արա
slippery.
ինչքան դանդաղ ես
Though able to
կասեցնում,
hold on this
աղբեր ջան
time.
դու։
And he's got the beating of his man. And he'll shoot here. He should have put that one away.
Ահա,
Really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Knocks it out wide. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Արա նայ ինչքան երկարայքում ապել դակով միջև հասկում է։ Նայ ախպեր, նայ արա։
Commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Done delicately. That has been cut short. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always...
Ona de la vara voshi ban
Really well
toshni
manoeuvred.
chi.
That pass isn't the best. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Trauda calmly anticipates. Looking for the runner here, and he's picked out the run. He's free, he has shot a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Կրում էին կարա.
That's Ronaldinho. Neymar, little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Արա ճիշտ է շպրտել արա. Մի քիչ ուժեղ լիներ.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
So. Կրվան կարա. Հեյտերի կարը դրոն ընկում.
A game that is a tale of one
Դա
that got
առաջի
away.
տայմի
A
վերջում էր
position of great
երկրորդի
promise
սկզբում.
they established, but they lost momentum.
Դե հզոր էր. Դե ես իմ որ լեգենդի տպավորություն լինի էլի երևի. Անի հին վաղտվա ֆուտբոլիստ են. Մի կոնտրակտ չունեն խոսքի Adidas-ի հետ էլի. Իրենք բրծել են կարիերան. Կրվանք ախպեր արա, կրվանք չդզեց. Ես էլ եմ խաղում հելն եմ, բայց բորա իսի ուզ դեր ախում. Ինչ խաղամ սրա դեմ, 4 հարցակվող, չէ, բայ իհարկե։ Դե մտի տենանք սենց ես խաղում։ Արի մորթենք իրար Nicolo Barella.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Action has already started. Chip through. It's really well manoeuvred. Cannavaro is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Great shot! Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the
Հոխում է
extraordinary from
տակտիկան
we have.
Sense of how option didn't reverse. Это Коля.
Can he get it through? Well, that's well spotted. Collier. Vieri. So what can they make of this? Nicked it back promptly.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Neymar's up for a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Rummenigge. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot!
Օրը նայում ինչ ձև է
And he
հանում
looked every bit the
Իսկ
assured
իմը
keeper
Ռոնալդոյի
there.
դարը
That's
խոզի
very, very
ձեռով
good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Pirlo plays it short. It's their second corner of the game. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Right back in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Steaming on goalwards. Collier. Rummenigge! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's missed, but not by that far. So, third corner of the game.
Դե ես թույլ ցրել եմ ախպեր kicking power-ը Կարլոսը հենց ամեն մեկը չունեմ
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal
Հաչը
with that.
Պիրլոնը լա լավ խփում ախպեր ես աբրիս
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Կամերայի սիթինգները էս է բրատ Դինամիկ Դենոսը 0 զումը հայտը 10 Դինամիկ white cast Շիրակա ու գոլնի դինամիչնին առուսայնով
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. second best. Opts for safety. It's a lovely neat pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Neither side yet able
Orada
to force
Brny.
breakthrough here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pull it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Penal, nay, ոչ
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting
Давай,
position was
Пётр.
good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Լսես փորձեն եզաները բացել Հա, քեքին փավը, շտրաֆ լավ է խփում, էլի։
Rummenigge clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence.
Արա չէ անում ապրում։
That is good alertness.
Հոպ,
Too much of it, and that's the keeper's.
We've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Neymar. Van Basten.
Օնայ ոնց է թռնում պապիկի պես։
Kept it out somehow.
Հա, ունի, լավ է, շտրաֆները 96 է խփում, ինչ անում։
They're up to 5 corners now. Friol. Clips it
Օ,
so
փոխը։
gently.
Վիերի։
Pull it. Oh, good point.
Ու,
Great effort, beautifully taken.
խփում էր, հա։
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Cristiano Ronaldo։
Interception, his positioning was spot on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Արա դեղի է շտրաֆնում։
And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That
2
was well
added
played.
minutes has been
Well stopped.
indicated.
Pirlo. And they can counter here. Back into the middle.
Давай, Կոլյաձա։
Neymar. Nice interception, well timed. Plays a delicate ball. No, that's been intercepted. Here's the whistle for half-time.
Դա համի
Match
լոնգ
not
բոլ
full
են
of thrills
խաղում
and spills,
այստեղ։
but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both
Քեքին
teams
փավը
walk
93
off unscathed. A tight affair.
Բալանսը
0-0 at the
89-ն
break.
են, այնց հա կայֆոտ է բեսը։
So we reach the halfway point.
A very entertaining half, Peter.
Just a quick
the game's
reminder
been
today,
played at
please
a
refrain
really
from
good
smoking
intensity.
outside this
It's been
stadium.
open.
Thank you
It's
very much for your
been quite
cooperation.
end-to-end,
Balance
and
the
I think the
dark
crowd
minus
are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Գոլիկին կապեմ։
So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Մսնակ դաթունի կապենք։
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, nice touch. He is through here. Shapes to shoot. Marvellous goal.
Dependability is one thing, and he brings
Այդ
that to
դրետը
his game. But that
target
sort of
man-ը ինչ
dynamism
է, այդ
is another
ստիլից է։
attribute he's blessed
Հեսա
with,
լավ,
and it's
հələ
revealed on a regular basis too.
նորմալ
Superb.
նույա։
Oh, delicious, such
Bravo.
devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Basten puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Neymar.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Looks a foul. Yeah, the
Ավելի
referee's given it.
շտապ։
There could be trouble here. But for
Հա,
now, the referee
long
is
ball
keeping his
punct
cards in his
ակայ։
pocket.
Հա, պրոստը long ball չեմ կարող ախպերը դրանցով խաղամ։
Well,
Խաղապ
this is
չեմ
his
փորձը
opportunity
չեմ
to
կարող։
make the stage his own here.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
We all love a triumph, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into
From
box.
Peter Schmeichel.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence otherwise.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Your impressions so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Collier. Mateus with a fine tackle.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, what a climb! They've done it! A 2-goal lead.
Նորմալ է, այսինքն դու որ դեից ես իմ ախպեր։
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that
Հայաստան
couldn't save them
չես։
this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And yes, it's him again.
Ախպեր մերը միշտ է վատ
So
արնելու։
that's 2 now without
Իչար
reply.
մոտիկ տա
We're
սարվա
looking at a
չդնում։
very different game now. The command has been established.
It's a good foot in there. And it's played forward. And he's had it nicked away. And Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Հա, այդ ախպեր չէ մոտիկ սերվեր չունենք մենք։ Լավ կապ մի ակնկալի։
Foot in.
Եթե խոսքի անցած աբնավլերնի վաղ մի քանի տեղ դրին, հինի որ էլի դնեն, խոսքի Թուրքիան, Վրաստան կան։ Օժա։ Դե հա այդ սերվերները որ ուժը ավելցրին են, լավ Google-ի սերվերներին էին գտնում։ Իսկ էսի ուժը կոնկրետ երկրներում կա, մեկը մոտիկ է լավ քեզնից ախպեր։ Ալուբոմը ով է կպնի մոտիկ ախ։ Ելնում բացի ես տարածաշրջանից խոսքը Ադրբեջան, Վրաստան, Թուրքիայից։ Ձեզ Թուրքիան ավելի լավ է Թուրքիան։
Oh, such a clever touch. Neymar.
Yoxtur Bildirxan.
Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Collier.
Aa.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. spread it left. They've got it again. Nedved. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. He's found a way past. He is just caressing the ball. Mateus.
Ui.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Delicate chip through.
Բայց վաղը մենակ դիվիզիոն կխաղանք։
It's Nedved. Pirlo. No, again there's no way through. Messi. Nedved. Well seen.
There will be 3
coming.
minutes
That's
added
great
time.
positioning, so good from him.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Van Basten. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Davai.
Neymar on 2 now and looking for 3.
So,
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of...
թմես տենաս 1950 թե չէ։ Կլոր։ Կլոր։ Դե ինչ անենք։ Թե խաղամ արա մի քիչ չէ։ Գնացինք ժողովուրդ ջան դե բարի գիշեր ձեզ։ Ինչ վաղ մենակ դիվիզիոն ենք խաղալու։ Կպած։ Քինացինք։